Rob, we're here in Rotterdam, final leg of the FEI Nations Cup. It's close at the top.
Very close. I mean, it didn't look like that a few weeks ago. Everybody thought the Dutch were running away with it. We've caught up. We caught up very well. A few good results. We need a win tomorrow, really, to be able to be in contention to win the total league. Germany's in the same position as we are, and the Dutch obviously will have a strong team, and they have a good chance of winning it.
There's 4 points in it. We've got a European Championships in a couple of weeks' time as well. What's your team for tomorrow?
Well, I've taken a view, obviously, a little bit towards the European Championships. I've only got one European horse here, which is Michael Whittaker with Amai. The other horses will be preparing in different shows in a quite slightly different context. So I've got two fairly young horses, well, actually young horses here for this level. I've got an 8-year-old here with Guy Williams Depardieu, the grey horse, which will be the first Nations Cup for that horse. Ben Meyer is going with Triple X. He's a 9-year-old. He has jumped in Rome this year. Also still an inexperienced horse. Then I've got an older horse in John Whittaker with Peppermill, but it's only his first outing in Nations Cups. He jumped at the Grand Prix in Dublin, which was his first outing this year, and he's doing the Nations Cup tomorrow.
They've got a new arena here. Well, it's the same arena, but they've built a substantial stand on the side there after the European Dressage Champions. What do you think of this place?
Oh, it's a fantastic arena. I mean, it's fantastic. The whole setting now is very compact. The rings got a little bit smaller, which will make it much more difficult technically. The stand's absolutely beautiful. I mean, the investment's been fantastic here.
And the course designer this week, who is this?
Oh, it's Santi Varela. He's a Spanish guy. I really rate him very, very highly. I've jumped quite a few courses of him in Spain myself and with the different rides that have been there. He's going to build the Europeans next week. He's a very technical course builder, but very fair, very, very, very fair on the horses. He will look what he has and he'll build accordingly. And I think he's a really good course builder. So I'm really pleased he's building here this week. He obviously won't be building anything like the Europeans, but it'll still give you the taste of what's likely to come next week.
Yeah, it will give you. Hopefully, he'll be building things. The sort of the testing combinations or the lines might give you an indication of how he challenges the horse and rider.
Yeah, I had a chat to him early on. I mean, obviously the ring here is very different to the one in Madrid. The Madrid ring is much bigger. He was a little bit worried that this ring is quite small and he could overdo it very easily here, which he doesn't want to do in the run-up to the Europeans. So I don't think we'll be seeing a lot of the lines that he'll use at the Europeans. I would be quite surprised. But on the whole, his combinations are always very fair. He doesn't try and trick you in the combination. He builds big, but at the same time, it's always fair to the horse.
Okay, well, the big question is, do you think you can win it tomorrow?
We always think we can win. Otherwise, we wouldn't get into the ring. So we always think we can win. Realistically, we have two inexperienced horses that are great horses for the future and two very experienced horses. So if we can get one round from one of the experienced horses in each round and our experienced horses perform as they should, we have a very big chance. But it's, Nations Cup jumping, you never know. I mean, everything has happened over the last few months at different times, and, who would have thought the Americans would be struggling to stay in the league? They have a fantastic team. They have won Grand Prix all over the place and yet can't quite put it together as a team. So anything can happen. And the Americans obviously will be right up for it, as will the Belgians. And Holland is a home Nations Cup, and we want to win. So anybody could win, I think, tomorrow.